So if you are a real estate investor, one of the things you should be considering when you are getting insurance for your building, which I know is never the most exciting topic to be thinking about, but what's really crucial is thinking about what insurance company. It is very easy to say, okay, well, I'll just go with the lowest cost provider. I get the highest coverage, I pay the lowest cost, and we're good to go. What you need to be thinking about is, why is it low cost? So there's a couple reasons, high level. So one is these companies have different risk profiles, and that may be based off of the number of people they insure, and that we have no control over. So that is going to be a deciding factor on price. But this is the one that you need to pay more attention to. Now, it's tough because it takes a little bit of being in the industry to understand how these companies operate. But the second thing that they do that influences price is these companies have different risk profiles when it comes to litigation, right? So litigation being whether they pay out. And so there are certain companies that very specifically avoid litigation. It's part of how they operate. They don't like the risk of it. They don't like dealing with it. It's not a part of their business model. Maybe they're not very good at litigation. Whatever the reason is, they generally don't litigate claims and they want to get out of it, so they'd rather pay out. Now, there's other businesses and certain insurance companies that their business model is to litigate. That is how they save money. It's not that even though it's expensive to litigate, when they compare it to the claims, it's not that expensive, and the penalties of not paying out are not high enough for them to decide to just go ahead and pay out. So there are some insurance companies that are notorious for just denying, not totally denying claims, but basically litigating the value. So you may think, well, I have a maximum coverage of 2 million. That's what it's going to take to build this back. Contractor comes in and says, I'll build it back for 2 million. And then your insurance company comes back and says, well, we think it should only take 1 million to build it back. Next thing you know, you are in litigation and your building isn't getting built back at all.